Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video of Marvel Contest of Champions. Variant 7.2.1 Easy Path from Completion we'll be doing today. So the path we're going to choose is going to be Bleed Vulnerability and Conflictor path. So with Bleed Vulnerability, whenever you attack the defender and they are bleeding, they take 200% extra damage. And with Conflictor, every 7 seconds the next debuff that is applied on the defender, it's purified and the defender gains a 25% bar of power. And the third node is going to be Physical Perfection, so your skill champions will have 100% attack damage. Everybody else, all other classes attack damage will reduce by 50%. So I would suggest you to bring in skill champions with a lot of bleeds. A really good synergy here is going to be Black Panther, the OG version, with Black Panther Civil War, so that will work really well. And the boss is going to be a Symbiote Spiderman, the cosmic version with Scale Wrath, Rising Sun, Hard Knock, Knife 2 and the best defense, along with Backboard Brawler. We'll discuss more about it once we get into the boss fight, but before we jump into the part guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot. For the first defender, Quake, just make sure you don't let her charge a heavy to avoid those aftershock charges. And reparry, it will be really great here. The first parry will activate the Conflictor node and give her 25% bar of power, and the second one will stun her. If you do not know how to do reparry, just parry and then swipe back and let her come in again. You have 7 seconds to parry her again, and just be wary about the power gain. Do not push her to an L3, and it's a pretty straightforward and easy fight. Try to keep her to an SP2, which is easier to evade. Next defender is going to be the Void. Now again, the same concept. If you know how to reparry, it will be really helpful for you. If not, just parry and swipe back and wait for him to dash in again, and you have 7 seconds to stun him with the parry. The first parry will give him a 25 bar of power, and the next one will stun him, so you can just put your bleeds on him, and with bleed vulnerability he will die very quick. Just be wary about the debuffs he's going to give you, so always try to keep your combos at multiples of 9, and then you can use the 10th or 20th hit once he tries to apply a debuff on you. Now the next defender is going to be a Miss Marvel. Now I'm just trying to use different champions here. I want to showcase that you can use 455 champions, and also 4-star rank 5 champions will work as well, as long as they have good bleeds. My Nick Fury is only rank 4, so that might help you guys out. Also, it's very easy to play against Miss Marvel. Her specials are very easily evadable. You just need to be careful about not pushing her to an SP3 because of the Conflictor node, because whenever you will apply a debuff, every 7 seconds she will purify it and she will gain a 25% bar of power. So just be wary about that, and apart from that, it's a pretty simple and straightforward fight. She dies very quickly with the bleed vulnerability as well. The next defender is going to be a Tigra, and she's probably the most annoying defender because of her specials. I would highly suggest you to keep her to only an SP1 and keep evading until she uses her SP1. Her SP2 takes a lot of area on the map and can corner you, and then once she corners you, it's very easy for her to kill you off. Again, re-parry will help you a lot. If not, then just try to parry and swipe back and create distance, and that will activate the conflictor node, giving her 25% bar of power. And then when she dashes in again, you have 7 seconds. Within that window, you can parry her and kill her off. Try to bring in a champion that has good bleeds, and it must be a hero champion. In my case, I am just using blade here, so I'm using my SP1 to create distance and not be cornered. So try to bring a champion that can do the same thing and is good at creating distance, and you can easily bring down Tigra with that bleed vulnerability, giving 200% extra damage whenever there are bleeds applied on her. Next up is going to be a Captain America Infinity War. Now, very simple, straightforward fight. Special ones are easily evadable. Special 2 will do a lot of damage, so make sure you have the right timing down to evade that. If not, I would suggest you to keep to an SP1. Just be wary about the power gain with the conflictor. Once you do apply a debuff for 7, he will purify it, and for 7 seconds it will go on cooldown. So that is the time you can apply another stun on him through parry. Also, re-parry will be really amazing for you here, because the first one will use the conflictor node and the second time it will parry him, and you can just use your bleeds to kill him off way faster with the bleed vulnerability back. And the last defender on the path is going to be a She-Hulk. Now She-Hulk, again, it's easily evadable specials, SP1 and SP2. Just bring in any bleed skill champion, and that will also combine with the physical perfection node and as well as bleed vulnerability and kill her off very quick. Just one thing to note is the conflictor node. Make sure that the first time you apply a debuff on her, she will gain 25% bar of power. So be wary if you're near 3 bars of power on the opponent, so you do not push them to 3 bars of power, otherwise you will die. And yeah, re-parry will help you a lot here. Just parry the first time if you're not good with re-parry, and then swipe back and create a distance, and when the defender dashes in, you can parry again and it will stun, and after that let the bleeds take over and kill off the defender. The boss fight is going to be against a Cosmic Spidey. Now with Cosmic Spidey, he will only evade whenever he uses a special because of the evasion buff. So try to push him to an SP2 the whole time, which is easier to evade. The way you can do that is you can just block and let him use his heavy attack, and then you can retaliate. Or you can use the 4-hit block technique, and that pushes the AI to use a heavy attack against you. So you can use that. Apart from that, there is also another node that is backboard brawler, so don't keep him to a corner and try to hit him, because he will get an unstoppable and he will kill you off very quick. Another node is going to be hard knock life 2, so whenever you parry the opponent, you get a disorient buff that reduces your ability accuracy. So if you get 2 or 3 disorient buffs on you, debuffs on you, you will not parry because your ability accuracy is reduced. So just be careful about that. And also there is another node that is the best defense, so his evade abilities will trigger 20% more because of that node. So you just need to bring an anti-evade champion and just push him to an SP2, and then you can easily kill him off. So it's not that difficult fight. Just with the right champion you can kill him off very quickly. Also there is skill wrath here, so if you bring a skill champion against him, they are going to gain 150% extra damage. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those bell notifications, and share the video as much as you can. And apart from that, guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.